everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing good. My name is Mishka, and in today's video it's a little bit of an odd one because I will be showcasing or showing you my virtual Monster High doll collection because I made these ghouls before I started doing long form content, and I recently wanted to add a new one. So I've made Clawdeen, Cleo, Frankie and Draculaura already, and then I'll be adding Lagoona today. They are like virtual dolls to me because, to be honest with you, I just dress them, make them dress them, change their hair and outfits periodically, but they just sit in my game. I don't really play with them. So I guess it makes sense to then show you in this way which ones I have, and then I think from this point onwards, if I ever make a new one, I will record my full process with them. I like to do them separately because I do take the time to search for CC that fits with each ghoul. But before we get too far into the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content and you want to see more of this. And yes, let's get into the first ghoul. So the first ghoul that I made was Cleo, and the way that came about is I actually never grew up watching Monster High. I knew of them, but I think they became very popular at a time when I was kind of distancing myself from dolls and stuff, you know, that era where you think you're too old for those kind of things. And I am now obsessed with it though. It's one of my comfort shows. I watch it on a regular basis at 26 years, and I just watched them before putting out this video, or watched it before putting out this video because I wanted to get a sense of Lagoona's style and so on. So I had to do a Cymbeline challenge, which is like a Halloween Sims challenge. So for each day of October, you have a different kind of sim that you need to create, and that was like 2 years ago. So Cleo has been with me for the longest time now, but I've changed her a lot since then, and I had to look them up to figure out, because one of the days was Monster High character, so I had to look them up to figure out which one I wanted to do, and she was the one that stood out to me. And after having watched every single thing that has to do with Monster High, she is definitely my favorite character. She has some of the most iconic one-liners for me, I think. And so the first outfits are usually based on the character outfits in the YouTube series, or I think it may be the Generation 1 or G1 dolls. And this is that outfit. I will link to all of the CC that I used in this video, and I'll pop it in the comments for the link to my Patreon. But let's move on to a second outfit. And so a second look is a pants look, is this one, and I am using some slider shoes, so sometimes I have to lift them up, and I use the snakes here to kind of tie it back to her boyfriend, who is Deuce, and he is Medusa's son. And then I like this pants because of the bandages. It looks like there's bandages flowing off from her, and I tried to find something similar like a glove, but I wasn't able to do so. Then a third outfit is probably my favorite outfit of everyone, and of all of the outfits that I've made already, and it's this one. I searched so long for those shoes. She is really showing her mummy form in this outfit, and that really speaks to her character, so I'm very happy with how this one turned out. And so yes, that is all of our outfits. Some of them have 3 and then some of them have 4. Then for our aspiration, I made it world famous celebrity, and then her traits are snob, loyal, self-absorbed, generous and ambitious. And I made her generous because I do believe under her hard exterior, she is quite protective, caring and thoughtful of her friends. So that is Cleo. Then the next one that I made was Frankie. So this is Frankie, and she's probably the one that has changed the most. Like, I just updated this outfit, and this is our outfit that is based on a character outfit. I like this dress more than the one that I previously had. So that's her first outfit. And then a second outfit, I think, is this one. This is actually the one that I made from all the CC I left over because I had so much CC for her because I was just searching and searching and searching. And then a third outfit is this one, which I think is my favorite outfit for Frankie, mainly because of these shoes. And then for the final outfit, her pants one, it's in cold weather. It's this one, and I wanted to give her kind of like a dark academia vibe. So for a trait, it's nerd. Aspiration is nerd brain. Her trait is genius because she's really into science and all of those kind of things. Clumsy, obviously, because she's always falling apart and causing a ruckus. Cheerful, outgoing, and good. Then the next one that I made was Clawdeen. This is Clawdeen, and this is her outfit for the first, or based on her character look. I wish I could have found, like, you know, a jacket that had the fur on like she does have in a character outfit, but I think this is pretty close to it. I really do like the outfit. I think the hair is perfect. I did have red highlights in her hair, but I think I removed the highlight, and none of my other highlights work for at the moment. And then a second outfit is this one, and this shoe is just so freaking perfect for her. I am obsessed with that shoe, seriously. And the hair here is based on other or later versions of Clawdeen. She has pink in her hair and so on, so I use that for this outfit. And I tried to mix a lot of animal print and then fur because I feel like that is kind of her style. And then the third outfit is this one, which I feel is a little bit more laid back than the other two, or kind of similar to the first one. Funny thing is, actually, this top is glitching with the boot covers, but I decided to just keep it like that because it looks like it's meant to be that way. And this hair, guys, this is probably the only thing that I've ever paid for with money. I just thought it was such a perfect Clawdeen. And yes, I shouldn't have paid money for it. I shouldn't have, but I'm very impulsive, and sometimes I'm way too committed to a certain vision that I will go out of my way and pay for something. But yes, this is Clawdeen. And then for her aspiration, I made it a werewolf initiate. And then she's generous, loyal, self-assured, ambitious, and then cheerful as well. And then the next one, or the final one before I am going to be adding Lagoona, is Draculaura. So this is Draculaura. She has 4 outfits just like Frankie. And this is her outfit based on a character's outfit. This is actually like, there's so many things that I put together here. So that bag is in hats. The shirt that she has under is in gloves. This is a necklace, the tie. That's the top. The under thing is, I think, maybe in bracelets, and this may also be in bracelets or in rings. There's so much going on here to try and get the look of the outfit that was in the show, or that she has on in the show. So that's her first look. And then this hair is by ZAO or Zao. I love using their hairs when I make characters or dolls or whatever in the game. Okay, so this is a second outfit, and this is like more cutesy. I think this is my favorite for her. Yeah, I actually deleted this dress by accident, so I had to search for it. I only knew what the thumbnail looked like for the dress, but I didn't know who the creator was. But it's Hotswe, I think, HOTSWE. I think that's who made this dress. And it's just like perfect for Draculaura. Then for a second outfit, it's this one. I had lots of CC for Draculaura, so I just went all out for her outfits, really. I love every one of them, and the shoe is just so Draculaura with the bat wings. I had another shoe with bat wings on them that I didn't get to feature because she already had enough outfits. And then this is Draculaura's fourth and final outfit. This is a pants look, and I like it. It kind of gives me Jester vibes in some weird way. I don't know why I get that. Maybe it's because of the patterning in her boot covers. But yes, this is Draculaura's final outfit. And for Draculaura's aspirations, I have good vampire, childish, because she's kind of childish, and then love bug, cheerful, vegetarian obviously, and then good. Yes, so I think I showed you all of our outfits. Yes, I did. So now we will go into Lagoona's outfits. Finally, this is the sim that I created for Lagoona, and you can see she already has a fins on her legs and on her arms, just so that I do not forget to add those things. And then her ears as well, which are in earrings. These are in rings, and then that is a bracelet. So then for her hair is a solid color, but right now I'm using a highlight from Daylife Sims that you can find in earrings, that allows you to change the colors and the highlights of hair. I have this swatch on. There is this brighter blue, but I just feel like it's a little bit, it's very dark for the blue that she has in her hair, so I'm going to go with a lighter swatch for her hair. And then she has purple and pink, a purple eyeshadow and a pink lip. Sorry, I'm gonna place a photo over here of her close-up in, and then our first outfit is obviously going to be based on her character outfit. So for this outfit, I want the base to be this bodysuit by this year. I do have this bodysuit by Oidis, which I would use. This one, it's not the color though that I want. She has more pink, hot pink kind of color, and this is a darker pink. So I'm rather gonna go with this one from this year that I found. That from far looks like it could be scales, but it's actually a sequins bodysuit, and I think it's fine. Then for shorts, I found this one from Altos. Believe it or not, we actually have a better one in City Living. I just don't like in-game items, clothing items that has the blue and everything on it. But I want to go with one that I found. I know I'm straying a bit from, you know, the outfit, but I want to go with this one, and I think I'm gonna go with this one, even though, you know, the other one is a little bit better. There's something about it that I don't like. Then for a jacket, I have a jacket in my rings, and right now I have the control positions mod in my game that zooms in on the fingers, but I placed the one in that has the zoom in for rings as well, and I forgot that I have other things in the rings that might need me to be zoomed out to see what I'm doing. So yeah, I will zoom out. I'll zoom out now. So this is the jacket, and I want to change it to this blue swatch that I have over here. And you can see that it's not fish scales, it's actually snake scales, but I think it works. So I'm gonna leave it like that. And then for her jacket, I just wanted to add something more. So I was looking through gloves and stuff while I was testing out the CC, because sometimes you'll download CC and then you'll discover that it's actually nothing like what they said or showed. So I like to test out the CC first. And just to add something more to the jacket, I'm going to include that there. And you can actually see it's glitching because it doesn't come in any of those colors. So it's glitching with the jacket, and I think that works out perfectly. You gotta use the glitch sometimes. And then for a necklace, before we move on to the lower sections of her body, no, let's first go into hats, because she has a flower in her hair. Now I did try to search for, in some cases she has a headscarf on, like a finned headscarf, but I don't think this one looks right. I did find this one as well, but this one only fits on the hair that it comes with, so it's not going to work on this hair, unfortunately. So I'm just going to add the flower, because in some photos of her in her original outfit, you'll see that she doesn't have that headscarf on, she just has the flower in her hair. So I think we can get by with just the flower in her hair, and I'm going to add it there. And I know it's like in the hair a little bit, but if you look from far away, it's not that bad. So I'm going to keep that flower in her hair. I don't know that I have another flower that would fit better on this hair. Okay, so I checked and I don't have anything better, so I'm just going to keep that flower over there. And then finally for her necklace, which was what I was going to do next, so she has a seahorse necklace on. I searched and there is only kid versions of a seahorse necklace, so I'm just gonna, I think, look for something beachy. And I do have a shell necklace, this one, and I think I'm gonna see if I can change it to the goldish swatch, because she has like a gold seahorse necklace on, and I'm just gonna look for something that matches that. You have that one, so we could put that one on, or the blue one. There's a pink one. Is there a full gold one? Okay, I think I am just gonna go with the swatch with the pink in. Do I like that? Or I'll just go with the swatch. This one over here. That's the goldest I can get it basically. And then I did want to add a belt to our pants just for some extra, I don't know, something extra for our outfit. And I'm just gonna check here. I don't think that this one is gonna show up really. No, not really. Is that one that we can use? No, not that one. This one. I think this one works. Actually, I think it's fine. This one? No, that doesn't show up. This one, no. So I'm gonna stick with this one over here. And then for her, I have an ankle bracelet that I would like to put on her. It's this one. I can't really zoom in on that. And then for her shoes, she has wedges on now. I looked for some striped wedges. I couldn't really find that, so I found some plain black wedges. These ones from Rochelle Sims. And I think that fits perfectly. And then I just made her nails pink and my toenails pink as well, because I would forget to do that, honestly. And yeah, that is her first outfit that is based on her character's outfit. So for the next outfit, I will be moving on to a more beachy look outfit. So this is like if she's going to the beach for the day. That's why I like kind of put more blush on. She does have freckles on in the photos, so that's why she does have freckles on. And then I just did the purple and the blue again. I think maybe we should take this really dark eyeliner off now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe we can do this one with a purple color. Doesn't really make a difference. Okay, let's see what else I have. Maybe we can do that with a blue in it. Okay, I'm gonna do this one with a blue in it. It's not really gonna matter because I have these glasses that I want to use. These ones, they are so cute. You can't really see them on the sides, but there's like gummy hearts on them, and I think there may be bears on them as well on the side, but I just thought that's perfect for a beach look. And then for her outfit, I want to use this top as a base, and it's by Sunberry, this one over here. So nice and flowy and kind of giving jellyfish a little bit. And then for her bottoms, I want to use this skirt over here in a pinkish swatch as well. We could do a black swatch, but I just feel like the pink one has a bit more of a flowiness to it, so I'm gonna keep the pink one. And then I have this thing that I want to put on under. I like the way it looks. I know that it looks fine like this, but I like the way that it looked with this. I just want to add this pinkish top base thingy to her. Yeah, I just thought it added a little bit more structure to the outfit, and I like how it looked for some odd reason. But I think she needs a necklace now. So for necklaces, I'm just gonna look for something beachy again. I have so many necklaces, but I think there is one in particular that I want to use that I've used for a mermaid lookbook previously, and it's this one. There are shells and stuff on them, pearls, and I think I'm gonna use it in the pink and blue swatch like that. Okay, so her arms are looking a little bit bare. So I think I tested it out before, and I do think that the glasses is conflicting with something. So let me just, yeah, you can see there. So I wouldn't be able to put the bracelet on, but I think I may have something in the rings that can kind of pass for it as well. Pass for like a bracelet, and kind of looks beachy because it is it's not that one. Where is that one? This one. and it's glitching with these gloves, but I don't mind it because it looks like it's the stones that is that color. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep it like that. Let me just zoom in on it again for you to see. Okay, and then for shoes, for this one, I have these shoes again from Rochelle Sims that it's the same creator from the first shoe for her, and it's a sandal. I wouldn't usually put my Sims in sandals, but I think this makes sense for the character, and also if it's like a beach day outfit, then that would fit. I think I went past it. I've located the item that I was looking for. So this is the sandal that I wanted to use, and I'm going to use it. There is this pink swatch, but I feel like the pink is so much brighter, and I think I'm maybe going to make it white rather, like that. And we could actually, in this leggings, we could change the bow color actually, if we wanted to. But I think maybe the pink color is fine, like that, yes. And then to finish off this look, I was looking for a bag that looked like a fishbowl because I wanted one of the looks to have it. I can't have this bag with the first one because it conflicts with something. I've already tested that out, but I wanted to have this bag with one of the looks, and I think I'll probably use it for some of the photos because it does look like a fishbowl. And I mean, I searched for this bag. The searches that I used to try and find this bag is actually wild, but so I'll take photos in this outfit with the bag. But for gameplay, because she's gonna move her hands around and all of these things, I wouldn't really leave the bag on her because of that, and the bag will go flying all over. So I'm gonna take the bag off. And then there's this other bag that I have. It's a clamshell bag that's in hats, and I'm going to use that rather for gameplay purposes. But I will link both this bag and then the clamshell bag as well. And this clamshell bag is by Oidis. I think that's how you say their name. It's Oydis. And I mean, it's perfect for, you know, and it's perfect for a beach day bag. So I'm just going to use this one, and I think I'm going to do it in the pink swatch. No, I mean blue swatch, but that's a nice swatch as well. That is a really nice swatch as well. So I guess maybe we'll leave it in that swatch. I tested it in a blue swatch, so maybe we should see what it looks like in a blue swatch, and then you can let me know in the comments which one you think is better. So this is the blue swatch, and then that is the pinkish swatch. I'm not sure which one I like. Sometimes I feel like it would be better to do this on a live platform so that I can get immediate feedback. But yeah, I don't go live yet. I don't think I'm there yet, but hopefully one day. I think I'm going to keep it in the blue for now, but please let me know down below if you think maybe the other color was a little bit better. So then that would be her second outfit. Okay, let's move on to our third outfit. And I think the third outfit is more so my style, or how I would dress Lagoona. Not really very practical for the beach, I would say. But for this style, I decided to go with an updo and add some pink highlights to the hair. This hair makes it the blue look a lot darker than what it is, the highlight. And I could put it in a lighter color here, but I think I'm gonna keep it with the one that she had on, which was this one. What's this one? No, that is not correct. So yeah, I tried to make the blue different, but this is even in the light swatch that it is so dark. I don't think it looks too bad. It gives some variation to her hair and so on. So I'm gonna leave it that way, but I do want to put these flowers in her hair just to tie it back to the first outfit where she does have the flowers in her hair. It's this one in that pink swatch. I think that pink swatch is so pretty. Just gonna check through the other swatches as well. I think I'm gonna keep it this pink swatch over here. Okay, and then for the outfit, the base for this outfit is really this top over here. at the start, and this fits with the necklace that we used in the first outfit. It's a full set, and I'm not sure by which creator it is, but like I said, I would link everything. So I found the top, it's this one, and I want to do it in, well, that blue swatch is really pretty, but it's so close to a skin color. I'm gonna do it in this pink swatch. I really do love the blue swatch. Just hold on quickly. Let's just keep this blue swatch. Let's just keep the blue swatch. I tested it in the pink swatch, but I actually really like the blue swatch. It may not work, but there may be something that I can do to make it stand out a little bit more. I have this corset in rings that I want to try and use for this outfit. Here we go. And let's see if there's a nice pink swatch that can make it look. That does not look bad. That does not look bad. So this is option 1, and then I'll show you with different colors. Let me just turn out correctly. Okay, so that is the color scheme for option 1. Then option 2 is this one, right, with the pink. That is option 2. And I'm so confused now. That doesn't even look bad as well. But it's just so similar to her skin color. I don't know. This is so difficult sometimes when it just like comes to the colors. So I'm gonna do the corset in pink, obviously. Again, there's this pink, and then there's that pink. Oh, that bright pink is nice. Okay, so a third color option has now been added. I love to confuse myself. I love nothing more than confusing myself, apparently. Okay, let's find the pants, and then we'll see if I still like what I have going on right now, I should say. Okay, so the pants is over here, and it's the see-through pants. These are all adult versions of the dolls, okay, or of the girls. They are young adults, so it's fine. There's this hot pink version as well. I think it's a little bit like too hot pink. There is a blue swatch as well, but I like this pink swatch. But I feel like it's not really fitting with the... Maybe if I change the corset color again to a lighter pink. Like that. Now it's matchy-matchy. Okay, it's not bad. Let's put the shoes on, and then let's put the shoes on. So for the shoe, I have this one, which can be in the pink swatch, or this one by Madeline, which can be in a blue swatch. I think maybe this one should be used because then it can go with the the blue bra. And then just to add a little bit more to the pants over here, because this is see-through like fully, so I'm just gonna add some underwear in a pinkish. These are the only pink swatches, so I think maybe this one, and that also adds something, a little bit of something to that outfit. I like it the way that it is right now. So let's keep going then, and I think I want to add a glove for this outfit. So originally I had this one planned. I like that swatch, but there's this swatch as well in fishnets, and I think kind of again to tie it back to the first outfit, the fishnets make sense. And let's add a necklace just so that our chest is not so bare. And I think I have the perfect necklace for her. I just got this one. It's this one. Or we could do a full one. Or this one. Or even this one, which is like a friendship kind of necklace, I feel like. Oh, but it has a name on it. Nina. This is Lagoona, girl. Let's rather just choose something else. There's that one as well, which I think is kind of cute. Yeah, I think maybe I'm gonna keep that one. So this was then the last outfit for Lagoona. But before I close out today's video, let's just go through her aspirations and traits, or aspiration and traits. So I did check through the aspirations and I thought we had one on conservation, but I didn't see it. Maybe I missed it, but I made it beach life. And then for her traits, I made it loyal, generous, child of the ocean, loves outdoors, and well, I didn't make it geek. I think the geek is just here because I was posing her at one point, but cheerful because she's very positive. So yes, that is it for Lagoona. I hope you guys have enjoyed me showing you my virtual or Sims 4 Monster High doll collection. I don't even think virtual is the right word, but let me know what you think. Let me know which one is your favorite. I will be uploading all the CC that they are wearing to my Patreon. Unfortunately, I cannot upload the Sims just yet, just because there is something going on with Sims 4 file share, and hopefully that will be cleared up soon. But like I said, let me know what you think. Let me know which outfit is your favorite. And thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will chat to you in the next one. Bye bye.